Okay, cool. Ooh, and let's move the microphone over. Double check. Good. Okay. So, yeah, it's been not that long, but it has been a little bit. Let's see here. When was the last stream, actually? I feel like it was last week, because it's Monday. I didn't stream this weekend. Um, ooh, that's a reminder that I need to do a thing. Uh, so many things I need to do. Um, yes. Okay. Oh, I guess just a day ago. Oh yeah, I guess I did stream on the weekend. Right. Um. Okay. Cool. 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 So yeah, hasn't been that long, and we're back, and so yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm gonna get my little Twitch viewer thing up here so I can see if we've got anything going on. I'm gonna get my treadmill going. We're gonna turn it up to 2 miles an hour. Is what my trainer said. So let's see if we can do that. That does remind me. I have another project of trying to figure out Um, I'm sorry, baby. Whoa, 2 miles an hour is kind of fast. That's because that's actually 3 miles an hour. The controls are not great. Okay, 2.2. Oh, hey Alexi. I'm stoked you're here. Okay, so we're gonna do code review time. And so we've got a bunch of Spark code to look at. And that's gonna be what we're looking at today. So let's do it. Okay. GitHub.com, Apache Spark. Grab it over here, bring it over here, and then let's get the terminal view up. Fantastic. Okay. And so we're gonna go, actually, I got a bunch of notifications. So we're gonna go look at those sort of as our starting point for today. And what have we got? We've got this one, we've got this one, and then we've got this one. Those are the three that I've got notifications in. So let's take those as sort of our starting point. So yeah, what does this do? This adds a few options to series rank, NA option, and PCT to data frame rank to match the pandas APIs. Okay. Seems pretty reasonable to me. So yeah, new keyword parameters, series rank, data frame rank. Defaults are unchanged, so existing code is unaffected. Okay, it is failing CI. Let's go take a look, see if the CI failure looks like it might be related. If it is, we can just immediately kick it back to the person. PySpark Panda's slow. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead. I'm curious what our error is. Yeah, okay. This would be, okay, cool. So we've got srank PCT true, and it's diverging in terms of rounding? That's strange, right? Or like zero precision changes. Same thing here? No? Okay, different. Wait. These look like bad tests at first glance, right? Let's go take a look at this code. But okay, we're gonna start with a, cool. I'll take a look. I'll take a look. There are some failing slow pandas tests. They look like they could be bad tests. But if you can also take a look. in 2026. That'd be great. That'd be great. Okay, cool. And so we're gonna go over here, files change. Let's take a look. So, yeah. Okay, this does look like, in fact, this might be tests that this person added that failed. So that would be a thing they should definitely fix. Let's double check the failure here. Is that the one that failed? Test results. PySpark Panda slow. I don't see that showing up here. No. Okay, maybe it's something. Okay. Series rank. Yeah, 3 of 14. What were the 3? Little piece of shit. God damn it. So test rank PCT. Rank PCT true. Yeah. So this looks like, yeah, I think these tests are added and they're failing. So that makes sense. Happens. So yeah, definitely need to be addressed first. Right? Yeah. So yeah, so okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, let's leave inline comments as to this. Okay, cool. So rank PCT. Okay. Pandas data frame rank function. Let's go take a look. Okay. Oh, it's percentile. Okay, cool. Okay. So here we go. So rounding difference, and also here, right? Okay, yeah. So we're gonna go down to series. So the old method did something very similar. Yeah, all this does is plumb through PCT equals PCT and NA option access, which is fine, except maybe we need, let's keep going here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. So, yes. Yeah. So the problem, well, here, if ascending, okay, sort column, otherwise, okay. Natural. So no, previously the sort column. So I think natural windowed order by sort column, natural order column. Okay. So yeah. Spark column, sending those first. If NA option is equal to top, else sure. Natural order column. So natural order column name. Previously, this was over ordered by ascending function, self spark column, ascending function, natural order column name. And so here we've got sort call, natural order call, which is not quite working. ASC underscore func. Although this looks like a okay. So previously bar column ASC. So this would call ASC on that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So if PCT yeah. So I just think this isn't stable necessarily as it's currently written. This is just like kind of giant though, maybe. So here think I think that maybe so we've got this window partitioned by partition columns, but we don't have a sort. So partition window. Problem here is yeah, okay. I think the problem here is they forgot to put the sorting column on the PCT column because the only things that broke, if we look at the test failures, are oh no, actually that's not true. S rank NA option. Well, wait, yeah, S rank NA option top broke the sorting as well. Okay. So let's go see here. What are we going to do with an NA option of top? Keep top bottom. So default is ascending, right? Yeah, okay, so it's going to be ascending. Sort column, self, spark column, ASC nulls first. Yeah. Here's the okay, it's oh, actually, yeah. Do we have a bin spark? Do we have a good spark build here that we can play with? Spark dot column. Eh. Huh. What? Hmm. go take a look at this one. Series.py be end of series.py. Okay. And 4367. Oh, well, pretty far off. Okay. What function are we looking inside of? It's the rank function, right? Pretty sure. Okay, cool. Def rank. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. PySpark column dot do, 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 yeah, that's a function. This works. Right. Okay, well, nulls first. Self.spark.column. Like that's spark.column. So is this not a Spark session here? What is this? Wait, maybe. Which window is this? I guess. Yeah, it's the. Oh, this isn't a regular window. This is a special. Okay, this is making a bit more sense. Pandas window. Okay. Which takes. No? Maybe? Oh, PySpark. Wait, what? PySpark SQL import window as PySpark. Oh, this is just bad. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Yes, this is a regular window. Probably. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Okay. I think the sorting is fairly broken. Window order by sort column, natural order column. All right. Yeah, it takes a list, and we order by this, followed by that. Fine. Problem, though. So, ordered by... Is that actually going... This implies that this is stable. It's ordered by category in... ordered by category in partition ID. Okay, that's fine. So, in theory, we have cfunc, self spark column. What the fuck is Spark? These better still be a Spark session. If it's not, I'm gonna be slightly annoyed. This should still be just a generic Spark session. Okay, so maybe I'm just in an old branch, but I don't love this. Okay. Nonetheless, sort column originally was ascending function over self spark column, ascending function over natural order column name. Okay. And so here we've got that. It's not being constructed over anything. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, okay. That's what I want to see. Column.asc or yeah, PySpark column ASC and ASC nulls first. Okay, yeah, I'm clearly too far back from current. Or, oh, this is the current column that's operating on? So, I preferred the old constructor. It was easier to reason about a little bit. So, window order by. What the fuck is going on here? Okay, I think, okay, well, here, we can definitely leave a multi-line comment here and just being like, think the ordering is screwed up. Think the new ordering is a little screwed up. Screwed up. Took a little bit time, but not 100% sure. Tentatively, my guess is making the ASC func and then applying it to the natural order column name would work better. Would work better. Would work better. Yeah, just not entirely sure. Because then like we've just got two different like I think it could also simplify the code a bit, since the multiple different calls to .desk / .desk nulls last desk nulls etc. Okay. Let's leave that comment here. So yeah, okay, so fundamentally PR is not ready, but it's really interesting and I like it. I think it's good. I suspect we're gonna see sort of the same problem in frame, so I'm not gonna put too much time into it. Let's update this. Cool. Yeah, okay. No, yeah. Look, I think there might be something ordering code, not just the tests. Not just the tests. Cool. Okay, great. Okay, fantastic. So that's good. That one's done for now. Up next, preserve Python semantics in UEF transpilation. And so this is the one where I was like, I don't know if they're going to agree with me. And this was from 3 days ago. And it's just like, listen, we should probably still just lower the arithmetic. Yeah, and we can do a follow-up to that in 55210 transpile simple numeric expressions to catalyst. Yeah. So let's go take a look. So he said he fixed the CI issues. We are still seeing a CI failure though. So let's go take a look at the CI failure and see. And yep, it is in the Python space, so it could be related. don't love this. Like, I prefer... Okay, yeah, so these are like, a lot of definitely related, unit tests. So we're gonna go ahead. Okay, clap fan. Um, Still seeing a lot of related, unit test failures, around, UDF presence in plan. Few, uh, cool. Um, I don't love that. It's life, right? But like, yeah, okay, cool. So it's just like, hey, we still have a lot of CI failures here, and that's okay. Happens. Does mean like didn't necessarily run the full related unit tests. I think that's a thing more commonly as people are using a lot of AI agents. They'll like ask the AI agent like, hey, run the unit tests for me, and then like the AI agent will run like 3 unit tests. I'm not saying that's necessarily what happened here, but like that's the thing that I've seen happening, and I don't love that part because it sort of pushes it on the reviewer. To be fair, guilty of that myself sometimes too. So trying to be cognizant of that, and that's part of why I try and keep my PRs in sort of a work in progress state or raise them against my local fork when I'm like figuring stuff out. Okay, cool. So this is I'm stoked someone sort of approved this PR. I still do want to take a sort of gander through. I want to make sure I've given also people enough time to look at this. I opened the PR 4 days ago. When did we move it out of work in progress? Ready for review 3 days ago. Okay, so that's 72 hours. And it's not like anything controversial. Yeah, so I think this is probably fine. So although I do want to go through this once more on my own. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, okay. I like this. I like this. Because what this does is it says like, hey, um, it greatly improves the test quality, right? So not only were we able to transpile, but we actually, the JVM picked and used the transpiled code path. So even though the test does get a little bit more complicated here, I think it is better. And having that built into sort of the base test case, super great, super useful. Love that. Similarly here, we've got a bunch more tests here. This is falls back. 2 lambdas on the same line. Lambda whose source now yeah, this is good. It makes it a little bit easier for us to like sort of unify the logic. Ambiguity. Um, eh, fine. Okay. I think these tests are pretty okay. Um, hmm. Math for method. Okay, interesting. Um, it's a little bit overkill. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. So that's an improvement. Um, Yeah. So this is good. Okay. So yeah, this gets rid of the hack that I had for self, and this is some really annoying code to do dispatch. Improving getting the AST for a given callable. Improving the parsing so that people don't get a bunch of syntax warnings repeatedly. It's I would view it as like a minor nice to have, whatever. It's fine. Similar here. Yeah. Okay. So I think this is fine, and we got to sign off on it. Um, and this is also a little esoteric, super useful for the making sure that things are actually matching up. So it's good. Got rid of the self hack there. Okay. And okay. I think this is fine. So I think we can go ahead and merge this one. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that now, in fact. Okay, merge Spark PR. PR we want to merge. Improve. Yeah, okay, let's. Fine, we'll update the Jira title. To match. Also, let's make sure. Yeah. To improve source extraction during transpilation. Let's go ahead, log in. Oh. Okay. It's going to be this one now because we don't have separate issue logins anymore. Improve source extraction during transpilation. Oh, yeah, let's go find this Jira. So we're going to go do that over here. And then improve source extraction during transpilation for lambdas. Cool, save, and then dev merge Spark PR. Yep. All right, cool. Merge that. And that merged to master. So we're also, yeah, we're going to merge this to 4x and 4.3 specifically. That's going to be when we stop. Okay. And then we can go ahead and for fixed versions, we're going to be 4.3.0, 4.4, and 5.0. Resolve issue. Resolve. Okay, and then we go over here. Doot, doot, doot. Merge to current dev branch, 4x, 4.3. Pew, pew, pew. Okay, great. And no. Yeah, update Jira, sure. Cool. Update status to resolve party. Okay, so I like this, but I'm not gonna try and fix someone else's, and this one here, I think, yeah, it's just, there's a sort issue that we need to fix. And the sort logic got a little bit unnecessarily complicated too. Oh no, where's the dog? Oh, the professor lost interest in our work. Okay, well, that's fair. That's fair. Code reviews are not the most exciting thing in the world. Although that is increasingly what a lot of our jobs are. Okay, so other thing that we've got going on. Let's go take a look. What are the other pull requests I got going? Other, Holden. So we reviewed 2 other people's PRs, 2 of my own. This one has not yet been marked as ready. And I think it finally might be. Let me double check, make sure it got the latest. That's from yesterday. Okay. Holy shit, 805 lines? What the fuck? Oh, yeah, okay. I didn't do a very good job with the branch stuff, but whatever. Yeah, okay, the total is 805 lines too. And that's because it just... Okay, we're going to go through this before we mark it as ready for review. And then we'll hopefully circle back and maybe we'll be done. Okay, so, yeah, yeah, don't really care. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, I guess let's actually also rebase this on the current main, because we did just merge some related transpilation code. So it would actually probably be a good idea, even though it doesn't like necessarily go down the same code path per se. Probably a good idea to merge in the latest, I think. Do you want to check and make sure that we don't have anything sitting on another computer first before I merge in master? Because if I do, it's just going to be kind of a dumpster fire. That one's done. This one, okay. Grab scope. Okay. Stream master. Okay, cool. Okay. All right, cool. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm doing a thing. Okay, yeah. Scope. Model. Okay. Okay, so that's the scope one. We're gonna go over here. This one's done. That's the one that we just merged. And I want to go. Double eval fix. Okay, yeah, that's got a laptop, and I want to make sure that I don't have anything that's not pushed yet. And last push Sunday, August 23rd. Well, okay. Sunday, August 23rd at 11:32. Okay. Cool. So we're good, I think. Really? Is that true? Get, get remote. Apache, GitHub master. Yeah, that's what I thought. Git checkout dash. Oh, wait, no. There we go. There are actual conflicts. That's more along the lines of what I expected. Okay, and the conflicts are it's just text. Okay, that's great. Okay, reread on disk, of course. Yes. Let's go find. Is yeah. Lowered UDF may compute its deterministic input parameters more than once. Yes. Yeah. Cool. More than once. More than once. Yeah. More than once, although this is somewhat minimized in the well, this is minimized in the optimizer. Non-deterministic inputs are only good. Are okay, cool. Git add Python, PySpark, SQL, transpile. Okay, cool. Let's go. So we're not going to mark it as ready for review because we don't actually know if it's going to still pass now that we got the conflicts resolved. But let's go back to. Did I do a push? I did a push. Okay. So let's go back to reviewing this, and then if it passes CI, we can just enable it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So this is good. Test the non-deterministic drawing specifically. It's kind of long. I think we've already been through this though before, so we're going to skip ahead to that. Yeah, all right. Changes are entirely Scala-side. Okay. So, oh, also aggregate expression, lambda function, outer reference, Python UDF, transpiled UDF. Okay. Marks a subtree of a transpiled option as the argument dropped in for the UDF's index parameter. Convert to catalyst turns into because user-defined function substitutes a call time construction after which the copies are indistinguishable and shape cannot tell them apart since resolve random seed. A leaf reference, but then convert to catalyst has to build the pre-evaluating projection itself, picking the child and projecting the added column away, refusing operators that cannot spawn and splitting the name. Yep. So I still, and I know I've said this every time we've looked at this code, I still am not, I'm not 100% sure this is the right call here. But I think it might be, honestly. So the downside of doing sort of these substitutions with the marks is that the optimizer gets a little bit more complicated. All right, so if we go down here, yeah. So it does get a little bit more complicated, which I don't love, right? Like it's not great, but it is not terrible. Actually, but 50 lines isn't so bad. Actually, let's see here. Yeah. Okay. Still not sure. Okay. Okay. But I think, actually, yeah, still not convinced. That's one. Okay, so all of it is in convert to catalyst. Where is... Let's take a look at our convert to catalyst logic. Huh. But, hmm. Right, with does this make sense? Okay. So, I'm going back to here. Transpile BDF parameter. I just had a projection underneath the if the projection I feel like that should still be simpler. I'm okay. I'm gonna leave this marked as not ready because I'm still not convinced. Still think we can do better. Still think. Wait, actually, how big is this overall? 777. That's pretty good, honestly, right? For something that's annoying and complex. But well, actually, let's go take a look. Um, yeah, okay. Um, hmm. Let's go look. Python UDF.scala. What branch am I on? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, let's go back to main. I think that'll... Sorry. We still use the old name. So here's my thought. If instead... Um, so, okay, where... Yeah. So... This is happening beforehand, right? If we add the projection and transpile... okay, what's the other one? Okay, user defined Python function.scala. Okay. Okay. Um, transpiled expers. So here we know who the children are at this point. Okay, wait. Um, I think, yeah. I think the thing that I want to do here, resolve the UDF from. So, well, what I want to do fundamentally is replace resolve UDF parameters building a projection. I think that's what we want to do. I think that's way simpler than any of the bullshit the computers come up with. So we replace resolve UDF parameters with a simple projection, and then we party on. We'll give the computer one last chance to make it, and then if it still doesn't, whatever, we'll just write it by hand like peasants in our pre-AI era, whatever. We'll write it by hand like normal people in the land before tokens. Maybe we should do that actually while this computer is doing its thing. Yeah, actually, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do that. Projection vibes. Okay. So here we go. So we actually don't have to do anything here, I don't think. Is that right? So what we would do here, okay. Um, so here, so we've got our expression. Um, so we would leave these. For use. Um, hmm. Um, I do that. Okay. So Yeah. Children.map. No. Um, alias. Alright, okay. With index. Uh, yep. With index. Um, hmm. Doot, doot, doot. Okay. Does that seem right? UDF param. Let's go over here. Transpile.py. UDF param. Okay. Nah. I want the got the okay. Yeah. I think this is much easier if we do this something like this, right? Where we just say like no. So we don't even not even well expression alias. Okay, let's um yeah. It, um yeah. Okay. I'm feeling something like this. But yeah, okay. Go. It's a little bit over an hour. Okay. I think this might be where we call it for the day. I do want to keep yeah. I think at the end of the day, I think projection is going to be simpler than this like weird tracking bullshit. So that's going to be what we deep dive on. Maybe later. It's really hot in here right now. I think it might be all the computers that are running. Um, anyways, we're gonna wrap up for now, and I'm gonna come back to this probably tomorrow. Honestly, we'll also probably come back to the other two PRs. I'm optimistic that they will be done or like in a place where the tests are passing and we can do a more thorough review. I just don't like doing big reviews when there are related tests that are failing, right? Like if they're unrelated tests, whatever. I get it. We have like a 3 hour long test suite. Um, Something's gonna flake. But if they're related, you know, not for me. Okay, so thanks everyone for joining. Thanks for saying hi, Alexi. Super appreciate it. And we'll keep hacking on this. Okay, peace, y'all.